tick. Yes, it's gone sideways with what he does. Great.
I've never been poking in the dark.
Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to day 4 of the lap timer hack hypothesis. And we have our new personal best on the screen, which is very nice. So, if you've missed day 1, 2, and 3, the hypothesis is that journaling each day, each session, is going to make me faster. I'm going to try this for 30 days, 3 different cars, 3 different tracks. And yesterday had really good time in session 1, and then we went into a race and got a new personal best. So 100% AI difficulty can get a 137 something around here, around Zandvoort, and I'm at a 139.8. So whilst I'm consistently in the 140s, I need to consistently be in the 139s to then make progress to the low 139s and to the 38s and to the low 38s and then to the 37s. Now, I haven't watched anyone do a track guide on this. I've kind of just learnt the track myself through day 1, which was horrible. Day 2 was even worse because, why is this? No, I want to... There we go, full screen. My PC didn't like that. So yeah, day 2 was horrible because that was just struggle the whole day. Day 3 was good, took it a lot slower, a lot more flow in it, which was a lot better. And the session 2 for day 3 was a bit of racing with the AI, just to get more of a feel of kind of just what the lines were. And I was right in that turn 7 was slow. It was a hairpin. I was overestimating it quite a lot. Now, I don't know how the real record is 122. It must be a different car, newer car, whatever. Because these are cars from 2019, I think. So, a few years have gone by. But nonetheless, we are back. And my notes from yesterday for session 2 is that I've definitely got more trust in the car, because when you actually battle with other cars and you're at the limit, you have to put trust in the car and your skill of holding the car in place. So when you're on your own, you know the cars are going to do the things you want it to do because you're battling with someone and it does the same thing. I just need to be consistent, brake at the markers rather than after in order to keep the time. So I think I was pushing a little bit too hard in the race, lost some time. I'm losing time in sector 2, definitely. Turn 6, I can send it, that's what I've put. Maybe brake a little bit earlier and send it in. Turn 7 is good to go slow, brake late, but turn in early. Probably means trail braking. Turn 8, I need to be more consistent. Turn 9 and 10, later turn in for turn 10. Later braking doesn't seem to work. So early braking, carry the speed through turn 9, the first part of the chicane, and then turn 10. I don't want to be going around turn 10, I kind of want to be past the main turn and then just go straight. So that's what I'm aiming for. Tomorrow I work on areas I lose the time the most. And that is now. So we will not do a quick race. We will just do a practice, confirm, and start the session. A sit, assist, so you go manual gearbox, manual clutch, manual engine start, everything else is, yeah, on. And if you are watching, feel free to hop in the chat, just say hi, or just absolutely berate my driving skills. That is also okay. We are here for the banter. And I am definitely nothing special, so... let's check the current setup. Let's go back. I have a saved game that I want to go off of. Saved games. There we go. This, I probably didn't save it the last time I used it, so it's going to have a 140 as the best lap. But the setup should be good. Yeah. Electronics. I'm going to put the TC to 4. Yeah. Oh, no, not 11. Let's go 5. ABS. I don't really have any issue with the ABS. Now the ECU map, let's see what this is saying. Because I had the issue of, oh, why is it changing from 5, oh it's at 1, but then I set my fastest time with ECU map 1. So I need to check the ECU map, don't I? I don't really know if I've done anything different here. No, I haven't really done anything different here. We'll go with this. We do have Bertrando Baguetto as our driver. So 1:39.8. So literally a second faster, which is good. Over the course of 3 days, we've got a second quicker. Now, come on, I checked this before I came out. I turned on not LG, Logitech. Controls. Yes, there we go. Right, so why isn't it working? Right, so I'm just going to focus on coasting around for a couple of laps and then attacking sector 2 because that's where I'm slowest. Now I will have to apologise, my brake panel thing is flexing very loudly and squealing, which is not ideal, so I will apologise for that in advance. I am getting that fixed. But the plan is to just coast around the track and then attack sector 2, so it's pretty much from here. Still too early into there, but this is literally just the warm-up lap. So we'll just coast around a few laps, not really bother about the time. What I don't like is that I'm scrubbing that front left tyre already. Yeah, that's the wrong line through there, because I pointed out instead of around. Yeah, I found this car very understeery. Well, I've not really worked on the setup on this car. I need to learn how to set cars up. Definitely don't want no scrubs. Sometimes it's hard. And unfortunately, you can't really see my hand on the wheel. And that little thing in the bottom right isn't the best to watch what I'm doing with the wheel. It's just a dot. But you kind of get the idea of the amount of angle I'm using. It doesn't feel like I'm using that much angle, but maybe on a GT3 car it is a lot compared to this Logitech wheel. Okay, let's give it a proper go. I would turn your volume down because this squealing is going to be very unpleasant. Okay, no, I've made a mistake there already, but it's okay, we'll carry on. Bit sideways there, not ideal. Yeah, I know. Turn 1 I could do a lot better. All of this could be better, so... Oh, it's a lot for the speed I'm carrying. What does that mean? It's a lot of scrub for the speed I'm carrying, or so I need to carry less speed? Spell it out to me like I'm 5. Okay. Fair enough. Oh, so I don't need to turn so much. If I turn less, it'll turn more? Oh my god. Actually made it. I barely turned the wheel. Liam, the chap goat already. This is like some turn right to turn left shit. Ah! Okay, whoops. I need to pay attention on the track rather than... Basically, what Liam is saying is I need to stop driving normal cars and just drive race cars. Because they have very little steering angle needed to turn. Okay, yeah, I lost it all in there, but hey ho. Got an hour of this. Oh god, that wasn't good. Uh-oh. Okay, right, let's start again. Let's definitely turn my TC to 4 though. Oh, TC's on 5. Oh, well, I have no idea what TC2 cutoff is. Why are there so many different traffic controls? No, that's a lot. Yeah. See, that's too much steering angle. No, yeah, well, that was just too fast going in, that's my own damn fault. It's okay, we're getting there. I think the goal of today is just to lap consistently in the 39s. Once I get a bit more into a rhythm. Oh, why did I go into third there? I did not mean to do that, but oh well. Too much on the brakes there. I need to commit more on that corner. I know there's more time in that. I've kind of lost the plot of what I was going to do to start with. Sector 2 is where I need to be focusing, not the rest of it. There we go, that's more of the idea that I had. Okay. Just haven't hit the 39s yet. Let's try and bring these 140s down. No. We're not. We're focusing on Sector 2. So let's just cruise through. Scrubbing. Got 30 spinning the wheel. Okay, here we go. That is massively scrubbing it, but a little bit too fast into that. But hey, I got even 2/10 doing it. Not that it's ideal. Any setup changes that I could do? Well, I don't really know at this point. Just majorly outbraked myself because I was not focusing. Sector 2 is where we're focusing. Don't get carried away. Sector 2 starts a little bit further up, so we're okay. This one. Maybe that's a trail braking corner. advice I got in the chat is actually brilliant. Whether I can put it all together, it's going to take me a few laps to put it all together, but I'm already just not steering as much. I kind of knew that steering angle was an issue, but now I've practiced not steering so much, and hey ho, it's working brilliantly. Drive it like it's a shifter car. Literally no steering input. Or the steering input's the accelerator, isn't it? For one of those things. Okay, there we go. We're coming down now in lap time. Ah, bugger. I was going to screw my time all the way up to the turn up here. Oh well, not that much though, just a few hundredths. Oh no, I've messed it up. GG. Oh no, I'm out of fuel as well. Oh dear. Oh dearie me. Can I make it back to the pits? Come on. Go, 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 come on. Go, make it to the pits. Oh, okay. Well, it was on a good lap. Let me just check my phone, because okay, cool. Now I need to do a hyperlapse for the YouTube video that will come out once this is once 30 days is done. Well, that was sad. We were getting somewhere. Oh, wait a second. Let me just put more fuel in. I'm going to do so many more laps. I don't know, like 55 litres. We're doing laps here. We're not doing quali laps. We're just doing the laps. Right. Turn it on. On. There we go. So a couple laps practicing, just barely turning, Oh no, dude, seriously. If you see something that you think I can improve on, comment on it. I'm more than happy for you to say, and I'll try it out. If it works for me, it works for me. If it doesn't, then at least you tried and I managed to try something new. I definitely think that, yeah, the chicane, 100% I need to brake earlier. There are a couple that I think I'm happy with my braking points, but I'm always happy to try and brake earlier and what do you call it? Just see what happens. I mean, it is the slow in, fast out philosophy, isn't it, that gets you quick, but then there's the fast in, slow to slow, no, fast in, slow round, and then fast out that some people manage to get. So I'll not overstep and go that far, but now and again I'll just, let's turn the TC cutoff to 5 or 4 and just see what happens with that. Too much speed in, yeah. Yeah, 100%. There are ones I'm carrying too much speed in, so. So for turn 1, I like to brake in between the 100 marker and GT World board. Here, yeah. Yeah, I purposely chose ACC because I've not played it that much, and the whole idea behind this series is to see how fast I can get in 10 days with a random car, random track. So what better place to start than a sim that I've got 30 hours on it. Let's say it was more like 20 before I started this. I only really did Zolder and the Brands GP. I think that was mainly the McLaren and the Mercedes AMG that I drove. So NSX is a brand new car that I started 3 days ago. This track I've never driven until 3 days ago. My normal sim is iRacing, but yeah, I'll get to that at some point again. And Tesla course is brilliant in general, so maybe I'll switch sims for another video. Idea. Now, you don't have to be an ACC master just for general driving techniques. There's going to be small differences in the physics for everything, but driving is driving. You either got it or you don't. No, I appreciate the help. I appreciate actually being here and watching and commenting, so. Oh no, it's way too late there. I'm taking the high line. Isn't that how Alonso went past Sainz there at one point? I think that was Zandvoort last year. Not that it worked for me. I feel like this corner might be able to be taken down in 4th, but I don't really know. That was quite nice. A little bit early on that apex. Right, let's try the second line here. A little bit early. No, it's not how I wanted to do it. It's alright, that's why we're practicing. Yeah, I love iRacing. I spent a lot of time Mazdas and started to get to the Formula Vs before I stopped. didn't really go down the hole of buying everything for it. But I got my friend into sim racing and he's got iRacing. I said, look, the best one for online stuff is iRacing, get it. So now I have to get it again. And hopefully got more time to do leagues and have more fun with it. Because I loved it. It was such a good time. Oh, bit of scrub there. Don't want that. And more scrub there. Okay, I should brake a little bit more early. Or earlier. Let me just do a bit of a push lap, see what I can do. Because I've just been dilly-dallying, not really doing much. Oh, I lifted there. I don't know if I needed to. I felt like I did. Okay. 1:39.8 is the time to beat, really. Like that in a race, not in this practice, so. Ah, damn it. Hey, look at that. Steering less to steer more. Bit too stabby there. Oh no, I went off the track. Apparently, that's why it's gone red. God damn it. Okay, so that's turn... I'll talk about it in a second. Okay, this lap's screwed anyway, so... This is turn 5. I need to brake earlier because I'm turning in too early. But if I... Because I'm braking later and then turning in early. If I brake earlier but carry more speed to turn a little bit later, no, carry less speed to turn a little bit later, I'll then have a straighter line. I'll draw it out first and just see if what I'm thinking actually makes sense. I guess it's kind of like that corner as well. If I turn in later, I'm going to get a better angle. But to turn in later, I need to be slower going in. Oh, cool, cheers. Well, I'll be on tomorrow again, hopefully same time, similar time. Yeah, the Z3 stuff. I do have another video coming out about the silver one, but yeah. Maybe I'll make some more Talking Head Z3 stuff because I know some stuff about it and I can give more information. But my own Z3 journey, that's kind of hit a very hard, big brick wall. So take care, dude. See you again. And for everyone else that's around, anyone else that's around or watching later. Okay, so here we go. So if I brake earlier, I'll carry less speed, so I can turn in later and do this. That's my idea. So I want to give that a go. Oh, I should also mention that everything, all this is tied together, right? The Z3 was kind of meant to be my project car and turn it into a track car, then a race car. The karting is to get my skills up. The sim racing is to get my skills up, because racing is expensive. Karting's not as expensive, but it's still not cheap. Whereas with sim racing, you make a bit of an investment. You can race as much as you possibly can. So, yeah, it's all interlinked. But so the journey hasn't stopped, it's just taken a pause in certain areas. Okay, that was a messy turn 3, but here's hoping that my idea for turn 3, 4, 5 works. No. Okay, I didn't get it that time. So again, I'm oversteering because I'm putting too much steering lock on. like a bit of a buffoon, but hey ho. And here I was thinking tyre pressure was the issue. How was that on the track, but the one that I was already up to a 39 was off the track? I lost half a second there. Oh well. Let's try another. That's way too fast. Through there. Or way too late even. But the round and back worked. There are a few ways you can take a hairpin. I just chose to do a different one than I'd normally been doing, and well, it seems to be working. Right, now I have to not do what I was trying for this and brake later, basically. Well, that's how you ruin a lap and your front left tyre. God, we're fighting over hundredths of a second, not tenths of a second? Oh, hundredths of a second. Oh, fuck. There we go. Lost it there. Okay. Take a breather. Cool down. Get in the zone a bit. Deep breaths. Maybe we'll do a lift and coast lap. Again, I'll say, for any new viewers, join in any banter, call out any mistakes I'm doing. More than happy to hear it, or read it, see if I can improve. And sorry for basically this sound. It's definitely not ideal, but it's my brake plate flexing, so fortunately there's not a whole lot I can do until I get it fixed, which, as it is evidently a massive issue, I'm going to have to get it fixed, so I will. I'm planning on how to fix it, because God knows how I actually will. I know, maybe something like bags of sand or something. Oh, that's pushing me a little bit wide. No. Where are we now? Okay, we're coming to 45 minutes. I'll do a race. not online. No, don't get excited. Don't get excited. Not online, because I'll end up binning it and getting in people's ways, and that's not what this is about. I'm just trying to get better through writing it in my book. So, oh, there we go. Just scrubbing that. Not ideal. I can see the two of you watching. Engage. Talk to me. Literally say anything. Oh, this is very messy already. Okay, but a messy first half of the lap doesn't mean it's going to be a messy second half of the lap. And I'm only a tenth and a half down. Unless I nail this. Which I've not done, because it's just over. How did I lose 4/10 in that one corner? Again, maybe I'm just steering too much. Okay, no. Oh God, I'm tired and I'm not focusing at all. Okay, I'm going to do this fun exercise, and hopefully it's fun for you too. I'm going to go around the track on the lap, and I'm going to see 7 things around the track, and then I'm going to have to tell you what they are. You can join along with me. Just any time you see one thing around the track, just name it. You know, try and remember it. Don't write it down. And when I finish the lap, I'll write it in the chat, and then see if you can remember as well. Okay, let's get going. There's 7 things that you can see. Okay, wait, no. I've got a better game. I've got a better game. Okay, right. Let's get round. So the idea of this game is that you're not focusing. Well, I won't be focusing on driving. I'll be focusing on the situation around me, and I'll be, you know, subconsciously driving, so I won't be thinking, oh, I have to brake here. It'll be subconsciously just my brain and my body doing it, which apparently can make you faster. So that's not what this hack is about, this hypothesis. This is about journaling, but I'm going to try everything I can to get faster and more consistent. Okay, so the game is to count. Maybe there's another one up here. Oh God. How many excavators there are? Those long yellow telescopic poles, those ones right ahead of us. How many of those are there around the track? So we'll both count. Let's all count. We'll put it in the chat after. Okay, right, starting now. I wonder if you counted that one. Oh. Okay, I got 11. 12! God, there's 12! Okay, I got 12. I noticed that I was looking ahead a lot more, which is always good. You want to look where you're going, not where you're at. Yeah, going into first there was probably a mistake, but I need to brake earlier there. Alright. Yeah, that was not the lap for it. Cool. Right, let's do a race. Let's do a race. Save. And then we quit. Confirm. So, for this race, I'm going to dial back the AI a little. Single player, practice, quick race. Dial it back to 95 because yesterday we did like 80, which is the minimum AI skill. That was way too easy. 100% was too hard, a little bit too hard. So I couldn't try and keep up and just try to be faster. I tend to drive smoother if I'm chasing someone. So, and I thinned out the number of cars because it was like 25. So I've thinned that out to 15. So I'm not expecting to be first. No way I'm expecting to be first. But I am expecting to be closer to last. And I got my fastest time. So, fuel... this is where I need to do maths, isn't it? Do I need to do maths? Yes. 2.2 divided by 2.6 divided by 10. 10 divided by 2.6, that's 5, 4 laps. I think I just did 17. Yeah, I did 17 last time. Tyres, 4.3. Let's do that. ABS to 3. PDs to 5. Aero, take a rear wing off. And it is only 10 minutes, so it is 6 laps. And I am starting last, because what fun would it be to start first? I wonder why it goes orange rather than orange. Try warming up the brakes a little. Okay, we're in line, wait for green. You can't overtake before you get to the line, right? That's the rule. Oh, well I messed that up. got to go for where the gap is, and we made 2 positions. Unfortunately, there's not much of a gap there. I did have AI dive me in this corner. I want to survive though, so I'm not going to do that. What we'll do is dive this AI into this corner. But now they have the inside. We'll just squeeze them.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Cover my line.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
No!
Car on the left.
Why was he touching me? That's out of context. Please, someone, definitely do not clip that.
Clear on the left.
I'm going to clip it myself and put it on TikTok because that's how you get famous, right? That's how you get views.
Car on the left.
Mistake. Yep. Big mistake. Big mistake. Big mistake.
Clear on the right. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
That was a very... Ice cream, anyone? Yeah, that was a very ambitious dive. Maybe if I'd hit the brakes at the same time I would have made it. But I didn't. I hit the brakes way too late on him. And screwed myself over. Bit tentative through there. Way too wide there. Oh no, but hey, that straight line on the hairpin, that's... You either round it off or you diamond shape it, isn't that what it is? Just need to shut up and drive. Please don't copyright me. Someone copyrighted the second video for Iron Man. Now, as much as the ACC menu, pre-race menu, is a bit of a bop, it's not Iron Man. And it wasn't even... Oh, I need to focus. Shut up. Shut up. Drive. That was a lovely corner. How did that only gain me a few tenths? Or a few hundredths, my god. Jesus, we're a second off our fastest time. Jim, whatever your name is at the pit wall, my brother in Christ, please shut up. This is not my best lap. I am joking about them, my brother in Christ. I have no affiliation. Net positive? No. There we go. Look how much better that is. Braking earlier. Got to send it here, haven't I? Really? A little too hard. The back came out. Now, trail braking to the apex. That seems to work nicely there. It'll just ruin me. Yeah. Right, brake early, that's all I need. Oh, I had it. I had it in the palm of my hand. And I've ruined it. Oh well. Even with that mistake, we don't get back to the pits. So, let us have a look and see. Fastest lap time, 139.2 for 95. How the fuck are they second and a half faster with 5% harder difficulty? That's mad. Now, that's consistency, that is. 32 4 1 5, 32 4 1 5. You look at 32 4s, and the last one 32 5, 33s, no, 33, 33 ones and 2 zeros. So, yeah, I mean, robotic. Let's have a look at us. Oh, 2 people went out. Nice. And 32.6. So, oh wow, they are a second. Oh. Yeah, so this went off, didn't it? Yeah. Fun. Yeah, see, look, if I'd gotten that, would have been 2 tenths. Oh well. I would have been in the 139s again. But it's fine. It is what it is. It be what it be. That is not counselling. So, okay. Shut up, cars, please. Thank you. That's very loud and irritating. So, in the journal, I'm gonna write Liam in the chat is a goat. I hope to see him tomorrow. No. But I do need to make the videos cool. Maybe like everyone that actually comments gets to choose an emoji for an emoji screen when I do intermissions or the intro. How about that? Because I like memes a lot, so maybe some like green screen memes and GIFs. Cool. I think that's a good idea. Good idea. Okay, so day 4. I need to focus. Yeah, I need to focus on the task and the exercise, because I was like, oh, I'm going to just focus on the second sector. I didn't. I just kept going around. As much as I like to blame the chat, I can't. The chat was helpful. What I can do is just, so focus on that. I think, okay, so let's go through the turns. Turn 1 is, okay. I think I need to lead this, let the speed carry through, because I'm braking too much and then letting it coast, but coasting too slow when it could be coasting faster, and then I could put on the accelerator faster when it goes around the corner. Turn 2 will probably be more consistent braking point. I think it's just yeah, I'm not consistently. I don't have one consistent braking point. T3, I think I'm getting better at that, at finding that it is middle of the road, middle of the track turning. It's not too much in, it's not too much out, it's in the middle, and then you can get round and point straight rather than going in too far on the inside and having to go right round, which is slower. Or at the top we have to slow down and then turn harder in. So in the middle is perfect. Turn 4, 5, okay, so 8's the hairpin, back 1, 7, 6, 5, turn, no, 8, 7, 6, yeah, so 5, turn 5. I need to turn, I'm braking early enough. I need to turn in earlier, because I'm not turning in until I see the curve, and by then it's too late. But if I'm using less steering angle, I can turn in earlier. Okay. Turn 6 I think is okay. I think I can improve on it, but I'm not going to sweat it too much. I think I'm getting there. I just need to focus on the other corners really. turn 7. Big revelation here is to trail brake to apex and then straight on power. Oh, that's 10-8 even. Yeah, 10. Oh, no, that is test. Oh no. Turn 5. No, turn 6 is turning earlier. Oh my god, I've messed this up. Turn 5 is a long sweeping turn. So what I do for that? Long sweeping turn. No, don't turn in earlier for 5. Trail brake. I reckon I need to trail brake that. Okay, turn 6 is turn in earlier. Turn 7 is okay. Turn 8 is hairpin. Turn 9/10 is chicane. I need to focus on good exit. Focus on good exit, yeah. Turn 11. Definitely brake earlier. Okay, and then overall, less steering angle. L-E, yeah. So I'm going to turn the camera a little bit so you can see. Oh, so you can see this blue. Let me bring you guys over here. There we go. This might be a better. So, okay. So this is cool. So this wheel can do. Well, I've stopped it here. This is 90 degrees ish. Oh, no, 180 degrees. No, yes, yeah, 180 degrees ish. Maybe like 170. I don't know. 175. And same here. So I've restricted it already. But on ATC, when I do this, this is like this is about like 30 degrees, right? And it's coming out at like 45 degrees. And if I'm here, it's pretty much 45 degrees and 90 degrees, right? This is too far. I don't think I ever need to be 95 degrees with a GT3 car, with a GT car. I barely need to be 45 degrees. What I should be doing is kind of having it in between like these points here. So I only ever move it this far, or I only ever move it this far. I don't need to be turning it further than there. Then that's when you get scrubbing. Now, maybe if there was a really tight hairpin and I have to go really slow, then yeah, you might have to go 90 degrees. But for this track, because I have been kind of doing this is too far. I've been doing this is too far. What I learned is that I can just be doing this. And by turning less, you're putting less load into the tyres so they can have more grip and they can turn. So, like turn 11 to 12, turn 12 is just turn less. And then I'll have the grip to make it without lifting off, because I'm turning and I'm lifting off because I don't think it's going to make it. Well, it's not going to make it because it's full throttle around the corner and it's not going to make it. So I lift off. Maybe I need to put the power on later, turn in a little bit later, and turn less so that I can get round. The less steering angle, and I'm trying to imagine it as literally just as little as possible. Just as little as possible. I can probably drive the car like this. I shouldn't need, right, to death grip it and go really far. I know I'm not doing this, but I am going too fast still, so maybe I just need to be doing this. That's it. And just with the pedals, just like this, the pedals. or the pedals, the paddles. So that's something to definitely work on, is less steering angle. And I know that from my karting stuff and everything else. But it's difficult because when you're driving a normal everyday car, I think you're not going the speeds that you'd need to be able to finish a turn. Like, to go round a corner, you kind of do need to be like this, and then you open it up, open it up, open it up, and then you've made the corner, you're still like this, and then you straighten up. But a road car has a lot more play in it, or a lot more travel. So what I might need to do is go into the settings and change them to, oh sorry, my frame rate's really bad. Let me put you back here. There we go. Nice. So what I'll need to do is I'll need to go into the settings of the game and change it so that the steering angle literally is just, or it matches more. I know that sometimes I'll need like 180 degree coming up pits or whatever, but really for this I don't need it. I do not need it right now. So maybe as a training tool I'll just limit the steering angle to, I don't know, 30 degrees either way and just see what happens. You never know. I'm not here drifting, needing full lock, so cool. So that's it for today's stream. For those of you who want to join tomorrow, I will see you tomorrow. Again, apologies for this. It's the flexing. I need to fix it. It's just one of those things. You get the setup, and then you find the problems with it. And then if I actually want a much better setup, it's going to cost like £500. So I don't want to spend £500 right now. What I want to do is get lots of engagement, get lots of views, and be gifted one as a sponsorship. And then I can talk about how amazing it is because the pedal plate doesn't flex. But I need to put a lot of work in. So, yeah. I mean, this is nice. 12 views is more than I've had for any other live stream while the live stream's been going on. People commenting, it's the most I've had in all my live streams. So, day 4, we're getting there. We're making a start, and that's what this is all about. Same with racing, right? Yay, Matt. yes, I've got a face cam. I've even got a sponsor, Welsh Enterprises. If you want any front end development, if you want an app to be built, a mobile app, go to Welsh Enterprises. I forgot to shout that out yesterday in both my sessions. But yeah, Matt, I've just finished. But anyway, sorry, what was I saying? Racing takes time. Yesterday I had a bit of a rant about that, you know, when people say, oh, they're naturally fast, they get into a car the first time, they're immediately on the limit. It's like, I think they've had a lot of experience pushing stuff to the limit, whether it's like a go-kart, a quad bike, I don't know, paragliding. People have something where they just don't have that fear. They've been allowed to develop and nurture themselves to push the limit and be comfortable there. The rest of us get told no, be careful. So we have to find the limit slowly. Yeah, I'll do it tomorrow. I'm doing it every day for 30 days. Just in case you missed the start, anyone else who watches this. It's called lap time hypothesis because I have an idea that journaling each session will get me a faster lap time. So for the first 10 days, I'm using one car, one track. For the second 10 days, I'm using a new car, new track. And for the third 10 days, new car, new track. And the trend I'm hoping to see is that the first 10 days will take me, 10 days to get to the fastest lap time. The second set of 10 days, it might take me 8 days to get to like the same percentage drop in lap time, right? And then by the third set of 10, it will take me even less time to get the same percentage drop in lap time. And just because like journaling every day, you just get all the thoughts out of your head. You can write stuff down, remember stuff, and I find that writing stuff down, then if you want to action it, subconsciously you start doing the thing that you've written down. So that's why I'm writing stuff down, is rather than keep it in my head until the next session, write it down so it's just subconsciously I've done it, and then I'll just, like, let's see, did I actually achieve anything from yesterday? That's a good point. Trust the car more. I think, yeah, I did trust the car more because I was steering in less. Sector 2, I've kind of found it a little bit more. Turn 9 and 10, I've kind of improved on that. But so go back to session 1, or day 1, right? Because that'll be quite a fun one. Okay, so I'm using the Honda NSX and I'm doing Zandvoort, both track and car I've never used before. So I've actually got the notes on my phone for day 1, but let's go for turn 2. Don't feel calm, can't keep focused. Definitely a lot calmer. Don't know why the car's acting the way it is. Now I do know why the car's acting the way it is. It's because I was scrubbing the hell out of the tyres, and that's why I was understeering. I'm still hitting the curb in turn 2, so I've gotten better at not hitting the curb. I figured out that turn 8 was a hairpin. Yeah. Oh wait, no, was it turn? It must be turn 7. I figured out that's a hairpin. Yeah, chicane, I'm still need to focus on that, just taking more time to get around to the second part of it. Not sure why I'm losing time, just being frustrated, that was it. And then session 3. Oh, day 3 even. Braking points are all good here. Don't hit the curb on the outside, I hit the curb less. Yeah, turn 7, keep left, late apex, just be smooth. I think I need to get a better braking point. Oh. Yes, I have actually found a bit of a shortcut. I can cut through turn, I think it's like turn 6. I can cut a lot of the curb, or I can use Red Bull X2. Yeah, that would be an insane car to use. It's really weird because this car has very little downforce, but it has just enough to make it where you have to commit to using it. I feel like that's the case with it. If you commit to using the downforce, it's there. If you don't, you're losing time. I guess I'm losing time for not trusting the downforce. And I have a whole lot of setup work I need to do with the car. White line for braking zone, yeah. Stay left a little longer. Maybe I am doing that. I think I am turning in later. No, I have worked on turn 10. See, brake before the dip, not on the dip. That's where I'm making a mistake on turn 11. Oh, just try full throttle, see what happens. That's a good point. This is a sim, so I can crash as much as I want to. Although today I've not crashed. I've actually not spun at all today. I've gone off the track a couple of times, yes. I've not spun, I've not hit anything. So lap time progression, day 1 I got a 140.9. Day 2 I barely got like a 141 something. Day 3 I got back down to 140s, like a 140.1, 140.2. I knew I had a 139 in there somewhere. And then I did a race and I got 2 139s. I got a 139. Oh, sorry. So, yeah. So in the practice session in day 3, I got a 140.3, 140.372, then a 140.315, and then in the race I got a 139.9, then I think I got a 139.8. Yeah. Yeah, today I got like a 140.1. It wasn't anything special. It's just implementation of technique. It's been a long day as well, so I didn't really have to focus for it. But yeah, God, go back and watch day one, Matt. It's horrific because I didn't know the track. And yeah, it wasn't pretty. And yesterday's racing is also quite funny to see because I hit a lot of people into like turn 1, 2, and 3. But yeah, right. I'm gonna go and get dinner now, and I will see all of you lovely people tomorrow. Take care. I need an outro. I need an outro for this. I'm out. Right. So I'll put a picture of my setup on the channel stuff, so you guys can see. But I'm waiting to get desk legs so I can build out my desk setup a bit more, and then I can have my editing screen because I can't edit like with this on my lap. So I'll start editing and building out the live stream a bit more. Right. Cheers, everyone.